His Excellency Jose Avelino Betancourt, Apostolic Nuncio for Cameroon and Equatorial Guinea, continued the search for lasting coexistence between Muslims and Christians in Cameroon. The Nuncio recently welcomed an interfaith delegation at the Nunciature in Yaoundé. Also coming up, we take you to Mutengene for our diocesan projects update, where the project to construct 40 stores at All Saints Parish Mutengene is already at the first floor. And globally, this June 13th is World Albinism Day. The day aims at creating awareness on the lives of albinos. This year's theme is 10 Years of International Albinism Awareness Day, a decade of collective progress. Good evening and welcome to Divine Mercy Prime. Those were the lead stories. Their full readouts and yours will be more in a jiffy. Cameroon veteran and award-winning actor Otia Vitalis is no more. The 57-year-old movie guru was confirmed dead at the BMC District Hospital in Yaoundé on Sunday 9th, 2024. He began his career since 2006 and died as board chair emeritus of the Cameroon film industry and also the founder of the Red Feather Award. More on this story with Jamilatu Tontang.
Nonsense begin them. When I log me
multiple award-winning actor Otia Vitalis was announced dead on Sunday, June 9th, 2024 in Yaoundé, BMC District Hospital. The 59-year-old veteran actor was the board chair emeritus of the Cameroon film industry and also featured in several popular Cameroonian movies such as Bad Angel, Seven Bango, Broken, Samba, and many others. He was equally the founder of the Red Feather Yearly Award, which aimed at honoring individuals who promote arts and culture in Cameroon through music, fashion, comedy, and films. His contributions were pivotal in shaping and promoting Cameroonian cinema, providing a platform for emerging talents and fostering a vibrant film culture, which made his younger colleagues so devastated and emotional over his death.
First of all, what I want to say is that Pa is somebody that we are going to miss so much, because he does not have a replacement in the movie industry here in Cameroon. He was the first president of the Cameroon film industry, CFI. And he did a lot for the movie industry. And he was also the founder of the Red Feather Award. There's this movie with it, Dead Man's Wish. I don't like mentioning the title of this movie because somehow, it's when you put the Dead Man's Wish and everything, At the moment, we are even contemplating on changing the title, but we cannot change it because we have interviews that past spoke about this movie. Okay, that is the reason why we cannot change it. Okay, they told us that Pa was dead, and the movie that is going to make the world know what Pa Otia Vitalis could do as an actor is out, and he is not here to witness. This movie is a movie that, I don't need to say much about it, you get, but it is rather very, very painful and unfortunate that we will be celebrating Pa both home and abroad because of this movie, and he will not be there, you understand, to witness his glory.
It was very good person.
in all its aspects. I was active with the last film that we together, The Deathman's Switch. That was the film. He gave all his energy, all his love, everything to The Deathman's Switch. But yet, they left us. It's also the tennis. It's a joker. He was a comedian. All the time that he's on set, you guys must smile, you must laugh. He always calmed down situation. For example, with Deathman's Switch, we had no pressure. I was feeling like I have a father. I have everything. It's also the tennis. It's a mentor.
Beyond his professional achievements, late Otia Vitalis hailed from Modele in the Menchum Valley subdivision of the Northwest region, though he was born and raised in Tole in the Southwest region. He left behind family, friends, colleagues, and fans to mourn him.
The Apostolic Nuncio to Cameroon and Equatorial Guinea, His Excellency Jose Avelino Betancourt, has met with a delegation of Muslim leaders in Yaoundé. The meeting took place at the papal residence in Yaoundé Wednesday, June 12, 2024. The purpose of the meeting was to promote interfaith cooperation and peaceful coexistence between Muslims and Christians in Cameroon. Summer Eileen has details in this report.
The meeting, which took place on June 12, 2024 at the residence of Pope Francis's representative in Cameroon, focused on discussions like finding ways for the Catholic Church and Muslim groups to work together on issues of mutual concern such as social development, conflict resolution, and countering religious extremism. This type of interfaith dialogue is part of the Catholic Church's broader efforts under Pope Francis to build bridges with the Muslim world and foster greater understanding and collaboration. The Apostolic Nuncio to Cameroon and Equatorial Guinea, Jose Avelino Betancourt, is glad after receiving this delegation of Muslim dignitaries, citing the importance of peace to the nation.
I was very honored to receive His Excellency, my brother, from the Muslim tradition, and the delegation that came to the Apostolic Nuncio, which is the home of Pope Francis in Cameroon. We had the honor of meeting and of showing that peace exists amongst us.
The Papal Legate is hopeful that the meeting is a sign of an ongoing process of improving Christian-Muslim relations in Cameroon, across Africa and beyond, especially where religious tensions have at times led to violence and instability.
We spoke about different projects that we hope to make concrete, be it the inaugurations of water wells or other projects that will benefit the wider population. We hope that these signs are concrete signs of reconciliation, of peace, of community, and of brotherhood in this country.
For the Muslim representatives, all hands must be on deck in a world described as bad in order to foster cooperation ties like this between the Catholics and Muslims for the good of humanity. These Catholic and Muslim religious leaders who promote values such as dialogue, reconciliation, unity, peace, charity, to name but these, look forward to more fruitful cooperations for the good of all humanity.
Over 40 priests of the Diocese of Buea gathered yesterday, June 12, 2024, for their 18th meeting of the Buea Association of Diocesan Priests at St. Peter the Apostle Parish, Mudika. They deliberated on pressing issues concerning their spirituality and ministry. Father Roger Yancy was part of that meeting session and now reports.
Over 40 priests of the Diocese of Buea rallied today at St. Peter's the Apostle Parish, Mudika, for their 18th ADP meeting of the diocese. This occasion commenced with Holy Mass in which Father Kestin Nyamjo preached. He exhorted his brother priests to make laws that will help to build love, friendship, and good relationships.
I was the preacher of the Mass today, and my take-home message was that priests as they are leaders and leading the people of God wherever they are, they should make laws, because I was drawing my message from the gospel of the day, that they should make laws that will not kill love, friendship, and good relationship in the diocese, parishes, and communities and presbyteries wherever we find ourselves.
After the Mass, they had a meeting in which they discussed salient issues concerning their life, their well-being, their spirituality, and their ministry. They discussed on the love which should exist among them as brothers and how they should govern the Christian community.
Privilege to attend my first AGP meeting here in Modeka Parish, and I was really very happy to be with the priest and to know some of the priests and see how they express themselves, which is to help us live our priestly fraternity well. And being the main celebrant of the Mass, I was really very happy, and I thank God as I helped the priest to pray well. It was really a great day.
After the meeting, they had refreshments, which the Christian community of Modeka joyously prepared. The Christians were really happy to receive this multitude of priests in their parish.
It's a wonderful thing for us, the priests who are hosting them, and the Christians in general, who are here to prepare and to make sure that the priests have the best of the experience. And it is also a wonderful thing because the priest chose this parish, and we are happy and we feel very, very privileged to have all the priests come here first to celebrate with us, to pray with us, and to pray for us, the priests and Christians here, and to also commune with us.
That's a very good event. Nobody ever wants to get this kind of occasion. So we be happy. We know say the Spirit of God is really there for we from Modeka. We say more good things will still come for we.
We're so grateful for see them in our midst. So we don't prepare them so highly. We like to see them, we overlike to see them, and we don't say we praise the way they don't work with we for here, they don't go back. We pray, may God will continue to forgive them that grace. May God will continue for unite them as one, as they work for the kingdom. So we declare plenty. We pray, may God will give them the grace to serve God all the days of their lives.
The koinonia and brotherliness was greatly felt as the priests shared the joys and challenges of the ministry in their various parishes and encouraged each other. You could see their happiness and their relief on their faces as they departed back to continue their ministry in their parishes.
After 9 months of rigorous studies, Form 5 and UPSI students at St. Anne High School, Limbe, have headed home to reunite with their families for holidays. However, amidst the joyous atmosphere, there is sadness as they leave behind the cherished bonds during their stay in school. Hillary Clinton was at Sahiskol Limbe recently and now reports.
The project to construct stalls at All Saints Parish Mutengene was born out of the need for this community to have a befitting business plaza. Since October 2023, work had commenced and continues progressively from the raising of the walls. The project is at the level of the decking for the first floor. Reverend Father Christian Elumbat, parish priest of All Saints Parish, is in charge of the project.
Last time Divine Mercy came here, we were struggling to raise the walls of this project to go up. So right now, at the moment, we are at the stage of laying the decking blocks so that we can actually deck the first floor of this structure. So work is actually go on. You can see some workers are already there preparing material to continue laying the blocks of the first level of the building.
The struggle is also to ensure that this project finishes as soon as possible to avoid the effects of the coming rains.
Well, you know, it's a construction site. We cannot completely say when it's going to end because a lot of things can come within that, and then the rains too are really disturbing. So on days when the rains are really disturbed, we work right in night, try to push the workers to work right in the night so that we can really catch up. So for now, let's not completely say a particular time it's going to end, but there is all assurance that it is going to be in due time for it to be done.
On the part of the workers, no chance is left to deliver their best. This man on site is constructing wooden steps that will enable them ascend to the upper floor. He says the job is expected to be executed latest next week.
I'm doing staircase. I'm working staircase here, so I'm supporting it. I have to make them put board and the way you have to climb and go up. I'm working on the down. I'm doing it next week. Next week like that, I have to finish the deck. So there's material that is delaying here. You have to burn material, so then we'll continue it.
Father Christian Elumba says his Christians are committed to this project and support it fervently.
Christians are really supportive. I meet them every day on Sundays. I tell them to come and support the workers because that's what they can really do more. We know the bishop is actually doing more, and we have to also put in our own contributions to see that this is for the good of the diocese too.
The project to build these 40-plus stores here at All Saints Parish in Mutengene will benefit the church community and the entire society. It is expected to finish at the end of this year, everything being equal.
That was Brother Mbako Jude with updates regarding the construction works of stores at All Saints Parish, Mutengene. After 9 months of rigorous studies, Form 5 and UPSI students of St. Anne College, Limbe, have headed home to reunite with their families for holidays. However, amidst the joyous atmosphere, there is sadness as they leave their cherished bonds behind as they go back home. Hillary Clinton was at Sahis Call recently and now reports.
The atmosphere at St. Anne College Limbe was that of mixed emotions as the students departed for their homes. For 9 months, these Form 5 and upper 6 students have been involved in serious studies to tackle the 2024 General Certificate Examinations as they drop their writing materials this Wednesday, June 12, 2024, after taking the last paper, Religious Studies. The excitement from these students filled the air of Sahis Call as they eagerly anticipate reuniting with their loved ones. Yet there is a palpable sense of nostalgia as they bid farewell to their second family they have created within the walls of this boarding school.
It's not easy leaving the family we created here in St. Anne. It's really going to be a long way without them, because we have gone through a lot together since we came here from one, some of us. And for us going back home, going to go meet our parents, it's really like, I don't know how to just say it, but it's really exciting.
Many students expressed their gratitude towards the teachers and the principal for their unwavering support throughout the academic year.
The St. Anne teachers are really good. They teach well and we don't lack anything, like the guidance and counsel. Anything, any problem we have, they're always there to guide and help us. Our principal, she's always there for us, no matter the difficulty we have. Even in education, if we don't have pens, pencils, books, rulers, they're always there to help us with.
As they hugged their friends goodbye and exchanged promises to keep in touch, there was a sense of camaraderie that transcended mere friendship. These students have shared countless memories from late-night studies to cheering each other during competitions and social activities. Now, as they embark on the next chapter of their lives, they carry the knowledge gained from the classroom of Sahis Call. They chant the school anthem as a sign of showing their attachment to the institution. So, as their parents and guardians line up cars to take them home, the bond among these students cannot be easily erased from their minds. For 3 months, these students will now reunite with their families, create new friends, yet anticipating to meet again come September 2024 for a fresh academic year.
Countries all over the world, together with the United Nations Organization, joined to celebrate this day as International Day as International World Day of Albinism with theme 10 years of IAAD, a decade of collective progress. The day observed on June 3rd each year with a unique theme aims at celebrating the adoption of the resolution to treat albinistic people with fair treatment in society. Joseph Otop looks into what albinism is and some of the myths, and now reports.
Every year on June 13, the world comes together to observe World Albinism Awareness Day, which is dedicated to raising awareness about albinism, a genetic condition that affects individuals worldwide, as well as advocate for the rights of those with albinism and promote universality. Albinism is a genetic condition characterized by the absence or reduction of melanin, the pigment that gives color to the hair, skin, and eyes. This condition can affect people of all ethnicities and is caused by various genetic mutations. Individuals with albinism often have lighter skin, hair and eye color, and they may experience visual impairment such as sensitivity to light or poor eyesight. Bullying of children with albinism owing to the appearance occurs all over the world, but people with albinism in sub-Saharan Africa are at particular risk. Witchcraft-related beliefs have seen attacks, mutilations and killings of people with albinism, as some believe that their body parts bring good luck.
To medicine. Despite the celebratory mode, I recognize the ongoing tragedy against people with albinism who continue to face targeted ritual attacks because of their appearance in several African countries. This hellish tragedy does not belong to humanity and must stop. I wish to recognize, however, that many good changes have taken place since last International Albinism Awareness Day. Several countries, including Tanzania, Togo, Angola, Kenya, and Uganda, have or are currently on their way to adopting a national action plan on albinism, which include specific measures for people with albinism in their countries. The Africa Albinism Network has been a key partner in these processes. In addition, albinism groups in countries like Nigeria are championing disability inclusion. Another milestone is that the Pan-African Parliament has adopted guidelines on harmful practices to end accusations of witchcraft and ritual attacks across the continent. This, of course, impacts people with albinism directly, among other vulnerable groups.
This year's theme for International Albinism Awareness Day is 10 years of International Awareness Albinism Day, a decade of collective progress, which aims to promote understanding and acceptance of the diversity of human skin and hair color. It also stresses the importance of inclusion and belonging and the need to create a more inclusive and supportive society for people with albinism. The United Nations Human Rights Council adopted the first resolution on albinism on June 13, 2013, called Attacks and Discrimination Against Persons with Albinism. Eventually, the United Nations General Assembly on December 18, 2014 established June 13 as International Albinism Awareness Day. Every year, International Albinism Awareness Day is observed with a unique theme that aims to celebrate the adoption of the resolution to treat albinistic people with fair treatment in society.
That report puts an end to Divine Mercy Primer. Before we let you go, let's review the headlines once more. His Excellency Jose Avelino Betancourt, Apostolic Nuncio for Cameroon and Equatorial Guinea, continues the search for lasting coexistence between Muslims and Christians in Cameroon. The Nuncio recently welcomed an interfaith delegation at the Nunciature in Yaoundé. Also, that came up with Tokyo to Mutengene for our diocesan projects update, where the project to construct 40 stores at All Saints Parish Mutengene is already at the first floor. And globally, this June 13 is World Albinism Day. The day aims at creating awareness on the lives of albinos. This year's theme is 10 years of International Albinism Awareness Day, a decade of collective progress. Thank you for watching Divine Mercy Primer. Remain glued to DMR TV for more interesting programs. I've been your host, Father Alphonse Wongibe Fonyoy, and up next shall be Mountain Echoes, while wishing you a restful evening. We say good night to you all.